imagine yourself going out rock climbing one day. You've never done it before. You tie yourself into your harness and you go and you start climbing up the wall. About 10 stories up, you slip and you fall. Your rope catches you, but your knot comes undone because you didn't know how to properly tie the knot, and you fall to the ground. Today I'm going to show you how to tie a belay knot, which can prevent this from happening, with 3 steps. The first step is to tie a figure-8 knot. The second step is to loop the end of the rope through your harness and then follow it back through the knot. And then the third step is to tie a stopper knot on the end to hold the excess rope. Through my years in the Boy Scouts, we went to very many rock climbing trips, and this is where we learned how to tie the belay knot in order to keep us safe. And okay. So the first step of tying the belay knot is to tie a figure-8 knot. In order to tie a figure-8 knot, you take the end of your rope and you lay it over the top of itself, higher up on the rope. You want to make sure that you have it high enough on the rope that you can have plenty of excess when you finish tying the figure-8, because the belay knot requires more string or more rope. So the next step you want to do is you want to take the rope and you want to loop it around itself higher up, like so. And then once you do that, you want to pull it down through its own loop that you made. And before you pull it tight, you want to loop your finger around the top loop that you created and let the rope slide so that when you pull it tight, the knot doesn't slide down the rope. And then you have a figure-8 knot. But you don't want to pull it completely tight yet because you're not completed yet. The next step in tying the belay knot is to loop this through through your harness, and have it so that the knot is on one side and the rope is on the other. And then once you've completed that, you want to follow the rope, then have the rope follow itself back through the knot in order to double up the figure-8 knot. And then you can pull it tight, which creates the main part of the belay knot, which looks like a doubled up figure-8 knot. Now that you've completed that step, the next step is to tie a stopper knot on the excess rope. To do that, you loop the rope behind itself, around, and you pull it up through. Fortunately, I didn't leave enough rope for that, but you only have to do it if you have too much rope left over. But what you do is you wrap it around the back and around once, and then just pull it up through itself, and then pull it tight. And that step is it keeps the excess rope from being loose and flopping around while you're climbing. And also, if the knot were to come loose, the stopper knot would stop the rope from pulling through. And this knot is a special knot for rock climbing because no matter how hard you pull on it, the loop won't tighten or loosen. And in conclusion, I've showed you how to tie a belay knot by using the 3 steps of tying a figure-8 knot, looping the rope back, and then following it through the knot, and then tying a stopper knot. And now that I've taught you how to tie a belay knot, you'll be a lot safer if you ever go rock climbing, and if you fall, your rope will catch you and you'll be safe.